Hello, my beautiful viewers. Hello, my beautiful diamond beauties and Tanzanite heroes. I am live in studio because I have two amazing videos that I wanted to put together, but the show didn't want to run. So I had to make another plan. So my plan today is to be in studio and then to talk about the challenge and then to play the videos. So my beautiful viewers on our Diamond Beauty Forever group, I do have a lot of coffee chats. I have done today 738 coffee chats in 4 years and 4 months. And for me, what an honor to be able to meet so many people around the world. And yes, sometimes I do give, actually give a lot of people challenges. But the challenge is not to make it their lives difficult or harder. The challenge is if they post in the group for I have 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, and a 30-day challenge. Then if they say yes to me, then I'm not going to be like the teacher having a ruler and say, "You, where is your post?" But it's something I have installed in myself. If I promise it out, then I do it. So now because they said yes to me, then they gonna post, and then ultimately they are posting or they're keeping their own words. So ultimately this exercise is for the person or for my person I've done coffee chat with, to say that you can do anything, that you have the ability to do anything. And if you do this challenge, there will be a reward, because if you finish it, there is a reward. So today, I've got two people that I want to celebrate. Beautiful Julie, all the way from Australia, and beautiful Sylvie, also from Australia. Both ladies had a coffee chat with me, and both ladies accepted my 30-day challenge. Every day, these two amazing ladies posted, and now I am celebrating. They already received a diamond of appreciative certificate, and now I have done a beautiful short video, and now I'm celebrating both of them. So my beautiful Sylvie and my beautiful Julie, here is to you. Thank you for being extraordinary. Thank you for saying yes to my challenge, but ultimately saying yes to you. So I am going to play Julie's video first. We had our interview first, and then I will be back for Sylvie's one. Here we go. There you are. So, my beautiful Julie, this is a celebration for you. Okay. Between you and Sylvie, you are the only two that have said yes to their challenge the last year, and actually have completed it every day. So, hence the certificate, hence the celebration tomorrow in the group for both of you. And then next week, I will be introducing the Slim members, but to celebrate them as well for all the things that they have done. But you two are the first two I'm celebrating Friday. So, how are you feeling?
Pretty amazing. That's awesome.
And
Amazing.
how easy was it for you to say yes, first of all?
The saying yes was easy, but I was worried that I might not follow through because I'm going to be brutally honest. I have a bit of a history of not being entirely consistent. So, I tend to like, if things don't interest me, I just go away with the fairies and go find something else. But I have to say, Sanet, what you have created there has captured my heart. And every day I felt inspired to share there, because when you're in that space with those women, there is just something magical about the energy inside it, right? Like the women there, they aren't just a collection of every woman. Like, it's not every woman. It's such an intentional bunch of ladies. And it is so, I just got truth bumps, right? I just got goosebumps. They just, it is such an amazing space that you have built there for us to come and be together and really truly connect with other women who are deeply passionate about impact, about positive love, about life in general, and about supporting other women, most important, right? Like, and they genuinely want to do it from their heart space. And I love that about what you've created there. I love that. It's like, it's unsurpassed, and I'm so very proud to be part of it. And honestly, it was an honor to post for the 30 days, to be allowed to be seen, so seen in a space like that with such amazing people, and to feel the impact of their love in my life was incredible in that, even just that short time. Like, it's been an amazing month. um, and honestly, the ripples of it in my life, in myself, in my heart, it has amplified, like you do. It has amplified the goodness in my world. And I'm like, there's just no way for me to say how grateful I am to you. There's no words that feel like they capture how truly thankful I am for you providing that area, for you letting me be a part of it, and for giving me that challenge, for me actually having that space to come and be in your world. I'm so grateful.
Wow, that's so beautiful. And you really touch my heart, my beautiful Julie. For you to say that you sometimes just don't go through something. So I wanted to ask you this question, knowing that you have said yes to me, but ultimately you have said yes to yourself and you completed an amazing task. And you know, you put yourself out there for people to see your vulnerability and who you are. How did that make you feel?
It was scary at first. Complete strangers, wonderful women who, just from what I had seen of them, of the powerhouses and the Mrs. Potts, just their, even their, what they share in the group, I knew that I already admired them and was inspired by them. And so when I first came in, I was a little intimidated, and I thought, am I gonna make the grade in here? Is this my circle? Is this my tribe? And I genuinely hoped it was, and I feel seen. I can't say it. It's not validated, because that's not what it was about. But those women, all of them, you included, you saw me. You saw what I was trying to bring. You didn't see the girl from the past. You didn't see the fear. You didn't focus on the things that weren't complete yet. You listened to what I was sharing. You valued my message, and you felt my heart, and that matters so much.
Wow, my beautiful one. When I was tasked on top of Empire State Building to build a global community, I know God is going to do something magical. I just knew that there was no shadow of a doubt for me. But seeing how ladies have come together, have inspired, there's a lot of ladies on the group that doesn't have the courage yet to be the inspirational person, take the lead. There's a lot of them that are looking what all the leading ladies do, and you are also a leading lady. And I give everyone, if we do the coffee chats, everyone the opportunity to come into their own and share, what they want to share, how they want people to see them, because I know a lot of people and influence out there is just putting a mask on. Show
Mm.
only the shiny side of them, not the someone that you still need to polish to get that shine. So for you to come in your realness. And remember, I saw it the first time I had a coffee chat with you. Your Forever song is Step Into Your Power. And now it's my
Yes,
favorite
I love
number
that song.
because it's 11:11 now. So this is now an angel moment for me. 11:11 for me, angel moment. I saw you, and then you also came to the power hour, and your tenacity and your commitment to inspire the world was truly a big symbolic. I want to say heart, but more than a heart. It's almost like the inner heart that I could see in you. And I know that was daring. I know when I asked you, you said, okay, sir. And I said, I'm going to give you the 30 days, not the 21 or the 14, the 30 days. And you said yes. And then normally people say yes, and I come in one, two, and then by the third time, most of the people stop. Some people have committed to do it 7 days. Out of the 21 days, the longest was 7 days that people have committed, and then I don't see them. I don't go in and say, come, you promised me, because it was not really a commitment to me. It was a commitment for yourself to do what you said you're going to
Yeah,
do. And the more you say you were going to do, that was one of my biggest lessons I've learned. If I say it out there, I'm going to do it, then I have to do it. And then I keep my promise to myself. So, my beautiful one,
because
dancing with
yeah,
you.
because otherwise they're breaking the trust, don't you? You break that
Yes.
trust with yourself.
Yes. So, dancing with you, meeting you for the first time was truly spectacular. Coming on the Power Hour was truly amazing. You inspired me. I don't know a lot of your history, and that's okay. I don't need to know a lot of your history because I can see you. I see your beautifulness. I see your wisdom. I see how inspirational you are. And through the different discussions in even your post, you made me even feel, and I know it's going to sound Freaky Friday or something like this, but I even love you more. Every time your post came in, I will not. I literally will go, yes, yes, yes. So every day you have let me do a yes. Because remember, except for the Diamond Beauty experts, all the other posts needs to be approved by me or my daughter or my sister or my niece. Most of the time it is me. So I will go and see if it's a selling. If I will just delete the selling because we're not a selling group. But if it's an inspirational group, I will go through it. So I cannot just say approve. I literally go and read and see, is this gonna serve the community? Because that's
Yeah,
ultimately my responsibility to make sure what goes in the community. And my goal, we've got lots of spammers. We've got lots of people that wants to enter the diamonds, but I cannot
mm,
allow it because it must be a
the
group that
sacred space.
exactly. So now you see, I see your post, I read your post, and then I do my dance, my shoulder dance, and I say thank you to God for sending you my way. And then as I approve it, I ask God to please bless not only you for creating this, but also bless the community for all the eyes that is going to be on this is blessed. That's what I do for every post I approve. So, my beautiful one, I've done a lot of shoulder simmies for you, and I was truly so inspired. So, on the 6th of April was my 7 years of no return. And yes, there was a lot of stuff that happened, but I have made a decision that from that day, I want to live. I don't want to die. And what I saw in you doesn't matter what you what was past. You was determined to make this your best life ever. And because of that, I honor you. I honor you. I love you even more that you didn't give up on yourself. No, you didn't give up on me if you decided not to continue. You didn't give up on yourself. So for me, this is a big celebration to say congratulations. Your certificate comes out of my heart. And then I will also invite you to the next Power Hour TV show. I am going to do on that side of the world on a Monday. So I will be sending you that details as well. And then I wanted to ask you, not that you need recognition too because you kept your word, but after me telling you how you impressed on my heart, how are you feeling?
I think it's pretty obvious. um, a little bit overwhelmed in a good way, in a really good way. Um, I've had people who have called themselves people who are mentors and people who hold space. I've had people like that in my life before. Um, and probably when I was seeking them or searching for something when I needed it most, right? And sadly, they they weren't mentors. They were people who were self-serving, and I here in this space have met somebody. This you move you move in a way that I admire and only want. This, like, I want to create the kind of things you do, like spaces where people feel seen, places where they feel safe, right? Where they can be who they have always meant to be and they can shine so bright and feel so alive. And that's what you've given me, a little taste of that. Being on the TV was nothing short of a highlight for me. And to have been asked to come back was just incredible. I honestly was just so rapt. To be given a moment to talk about my my heart's mission and what I would love to do for the world and how I would love to bring service to the people in the world is just a beautiful thing. You you remind me why I want to do what I do, and I'm so grateful of that. That it can be done, that you can be successful and you can be true to your heart. And you don't have to trade what you believe or what you feel for success. It doesn't have to be like that. They can be together and you can be true to who you are and build something really amazing. And that's, you do that for me every day.
Thank you, Julie. You know, sometimes we see all these gurus and we see all these people, and um, I realized before starting the Diamond Beauties, I don't want this. I don't want to have anybody feel they're not welcome. First of all, I felt a lot of times not welcome because I'm an African, and people, when they found I'm a African, they were skeptical because there's a lot of scammers in Africa. And then the next thing is when they found out I'm a white person in South Africa, then they brought out our history of apartheid and all of that. So they
Yeah.
brought that out. And then most people had a problem to hear me because my accent was not their ears was not happy with my accent. So I could
Mm.
have decided to adjust to them, and I decided I don't want to do that. I am Sanet. I cannot change my laughter, my voice, my accent. I am not English is not my first language. It's my second language. There is big words that I don't know, but I can tell you exactly what is in my home language. But I cannot do the big words or sometimes the pronunciation. But you know what, my beautiful Julie? I have decided there is a lot of people out there that has heart, but the evidence of leaders showing it to us, there was nothing. I could not see it. If you don't spend money with this guru, he doesn't even, well, he will acknowledge you because you have spent money, but then what can I get out of you next? What can I get out of you next? So that is my
Yeah.
experience. The whole world opened for me in April 2020 when I went on my first Zoom in COVID time, and I went on to a whole weekend of Guru's Real Success Summit. I went to that. I did a lot of them for 18 months, and then I decided this is not for me. I am going to stay true to me. I'm going to stay humble and blessed, because through God, everything is possible. And he gave me the name Diamond Beauties when I asked him on my birthday, the 20th of June 2021. And then I asked, I cannot pronounce her name now because then she will say, can I help you? I asked her to play the first song after my beautiful meditation with God, prayers with God. And she played 007's Diamonds Are Forever. And that's how the
Yeah.
group Diamond Beauties Forever came about. I totally believe.
All over me.
I totally believe it's God have planted the seed already, because I had to go through all those difficulties. Now the same with you. You had to go through quite a lot of things to go through what next, and to be able to also do the app that you have done and the cards that you have done, all those things that you have now presenting to the world. You had to go through difficulties. You have to go through the cold mine, or the, and then get out as a diamond and then start rubbing and shining. That's totally, I think, that the way that God have given me that, see a diamond beauty. And then, like I said, on the 6th of April 2022, he showed me millions of people on top of Empire State Building. But can I tell you something, my beautiful Julie? For me, was daunting. There was not somebody I could emanate, because the evidence I got, I didn't, there was no evidence for me to follow somebody. First of all, I had to reassure myself that my message to you is, it doesn't matter what you're going to do in the future. If you're going to have your own tribe, if you could, I would love you to continue in the Diamond Beauties, but the way that you want people to be around you and accept your offerings to the world, service of love, your offerings to the world, you can only be you. And you can do it with love out of your heart. I don't know how to do it a different way. And because I'm
Yeah.
real, I am today. When you met me 5 years ago and when you met me today, I'm the same person. Yes, I also do have ups and downs. 2 days ago, I was so saddened by something that happened in the Diamond Beauties, and I had to deal with it. And it took me a few hours to get over this. And I was asking God, was that the right decision? And my words was that, and I just knew that was the right way to do it, because nothing will happen and come in my vicinity that I cannot handle. First of all, that's the
Yeah.
big thing. Just know that you can handle anything that comes your way. But if you do it from your heart and you are a real person, and for me, if I can do something to inspire you, that means my life is more enriched. I inspired myself. So I always
Yeah.
believe, if you can be in service of others with love, everything turns into gold. It's magical.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not
I
going to be
agree.
difficult. You are beautiful. You just continue with the way that you are. You are a real person. You are a heart person, a real heart to heart person. And you're going to be amazing. And yes, my darling, you can have, like, life is like this, 2 steps to the front and 1 back. It's up to you for your step back, or your stuckness, that 1 step back, how long you're going to stay in there. On Tuesday, I was there for 3 hours, and I had a good cry.
Yeah.
And I went to my husband and I just wanted to soundboard something on, and he said to me, Sonette, you always tell the ladies to turn their backs, you want to kick their bums. Come, turn your bum. And he kicked me on the bum. So, my beautiful Julie, you will be amazing. Doesn't matter what you are gonna do. And yes, sometimes you need to speak to somebody. And I do believe all the Mrs. Spots, any of the Mrs. Spots, you can speak to them. They are,
I'm going to go to my first one on Friday next week, the 7 a.m. one. I've got one. I'm so excited because it's in my time zone and I don't have to get up at 2 a.m. to join. And I was like, yay, I'm going to go.
yeah.
So
So I
I'm
would,
so excited.
I would love you to go and do that. And then also there's another one, 9 o'clock, New Zealand time. So I think it's going to be
I
six
think that
o'clock,
makes it.
6 your time.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
But Barbara is truly spectacular, and then you are going to be with the two sisters as well. I would like you to investigate that, because in the future, I would, if when you're ready, I will ask you, would you be a Mrs. Potts? Okay. So I want you to go and investigate. Go and investigate. So my beautiful one, hearing all my, it's, you are, if I can give you this, it will be easy for you to be amazing, because you are really a real person. You are already inspirational. Hearing that, how are you feeling?
Amazing. Pretty amazing. Yeah, I feel really good. I honestly, every time I'm in the group, every time I'm doing something for the group, I feel amazing. I do. And I love this. I'm looking forward to my first Mrs. Potts. I'm looking forward to getting. I just, yeah. Honestly, all of it, Sine, all of it. Like, I love being in the space. I love going in and seeing. I love Chrissy's stuff, her daily crumb in the day. I love to go in there and see what she's got to offer. I love Sylv and all the photos she was sharing. I love her perspective on what she was doing there. There's a couple of the other ladies that drop in. Gail, I love her shares, especially when she shares stuff about the dragons. I love it. And then, there's so many of the ladies that I really have felt such a beautiful connection to already. Of course, Sabine, and as well, like, just, yeah, just amazing. And I just can't wait to continue to foster more relationships and bigger friendships and more connection with them as we go. I don't plan on going anywhere, so I'll stay for as long as you'll have me.
You stay forever, Michael, because we are a global soul family and we are all coming together. So, if I'm gonna almost stop the recording, and I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Maybe I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna see. So, my beautiful Sylvie, I was asking God, what can I do on my side? Because, in the last year, just the last year, there were only two that have completed their challenge. I do sometimes do not give a challenge. I'm just, if God says give a challenge or don't give a challenge, I just listen. I do. The challenges is normally 14, 21 days or 38 days, 30 days. And when I spoke to you, when I was busy telling you to post, I got this, I want to say not here, because it feels like God is pushing me here, here to go, Sanet, I'm going to give you something. So he said 30 days. Okay. So the last year, only you and another lady called Julie have completed the 30 days. A lot of people do 1 day to 3 days, then they stop. A lot of people, the last year, somebody have done 7 days and they stopped. Okay, I will never go back and tell them, but you made me a promise, because the promise is not actually towards me. Yes, you said yes to me, but the promise is to you, because it's something that you said yes to, and you are keeping your own promise to yourself. So, first of all, I want to say congratulations. I am so proud of you. I wanted to, my heart is full, because the day that we met, you came into my heart like a big, I want, if I have to can translate it in Afrikaans, it's a groot bom, like a big explosion. It came into my heart, and I just loved you the first day I saw you. And when I saw what I saw the last month of you taking up your challenge, you dancing every day, putting on lips. I don't even have lips on. Just give me 1 second.
Naughty, naughty. I actually had to hunt for mine, but I found it.
You put lips on, you dancing, and there's some days I could not watch, but then I will go in and I watch your dancing. You even dance in the dark. So, my beautiful one, with every time I had to approve your post. So, for the Diamond Beauty experts, they can do, I don't approve. But for anybody else, there's a lot of scammers trying to enter our group, and I really want to protect our group as a sacred group. And I do have a lot of ladies that is trying to sell products, and I have to not allow that. So every time I see your post, first of all, by the fourth day, I was dancing with my shoulders, and I said, yes, Sylvie, yes, okay. And then I read your post, because I need to read to see, will this inspire the group as well. And then your photographs, my girl, oh, it was beautiful. It was the way that you put everything together, and then I will say to God, she's doing it. She's doing it. So I really appreciate all the posts. For the 30 days you continue to post, thank you. I know that you have tried, you conquered, and you over-delivered, if I can call it like that. So I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So my question to you is, completing your 30 days, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, oddly enough, this has come out. It's my camera, and I've been using it. And I'm not just putting it out to show. I used it this afternoon to take photos. Of the sunset. I like clouds and things like that. I sort of feel like something was forgotten and I've found it again, or I've lost it and I found it again. And it was nice to go back and look at what I did during lockdown, because I found my passion again for photography during lockdown, and I lost it again. And so now I found it again. So now I need to continue to work on that and rebuild with that. So thank you. I really enjoyed doing it, and hopefully people learnt something. I know that I think it was one of the Diamond Beauties went and tried doing one of the apps and turning her photo into an oil painting. So, it was good to see some people trying things out. It was good.
And also the comments on the photographs as well. Every time I saw it, I was so proud. So what lesson, or what did you realize about yourself completing the challenge?
I think that I know I can complete something. I didn't feel guilty. It wasn't a chore. It was something I enjoyed to do. I was proud. I set a routine because I like routines. And all my life I've had routines. So, and I know that I sent you a copy of my planner where I had it in my calendar. A certain time of day I'd do this. Next part, I would dance. The dancing didn't always happen at the right time, but it made me start to look at a bit of a system in my calendar and what I do. So it helped me start becoming more organised in my daily routine. So that was good.
I'm so proud of you. So tell us, what is your forever song?
My forever song is A Little Less Conversation by Elvis Presley, who's my favourite artist. And I had another song, and when we played it, I realised that it was a bit immature, and it's kind of nice if you're goofing around, but the other song I always keep going back to, I love that song. And when I sat down and actually listened to the words, it actually has the no-no word in it that you and I said we wouldn't say ever again, which was, but I'm going to say it here just for the sake of saying it, was the word procrastination, because I had been in a funk to procrastinate and not do things. And the fact that he says little less conversation, more action, please, was really like a prophecy. And so it was kind of like I was doing it for him and doing it for you, doing it for myself, doing it, and it's been really good. I've been doing a lot more every day at different times, and I found it on YouTube and on Instagram, little things that say, okay, before you sit down and have that cup of coffee, put something in the dishwasher, or before you lay on the bed and play a game on your phone, have you hung out the washing, so sort of like you've got, so it's been really good. And I have you in the back of my head saying, I don't want to let you down. You're my inspiration, and so I'm doing it for myself too, and for you, and for others, and for everybody else in the universe, to make it good.
Wow, thank you. So my
And
beautiful Sylvie, you are welcome. If you want to some of those dancing videos, you are welcome to share it in the group. I think you're going to be such an inspiration for others to start moving, first of all.
yeah,
Moving.
yes,
And not just moving, because that song is your essence and you are playing it every day. So I am my forever song. I didn't start off with my forever song. On my life change, or my date of no return, was the 6th of April 2019. But it was when we came home from New Zealand that in the airplane God gave me Walking on Sunshine, and I was listening to a Beethoven a scenario, and then all of a sudden my Walking on Sunshine, while I was plotting my life, the next steps in my life, and then I thought it was my hips changing the channel, but my hips could not change the channel there in front. It was still there in front, and I could not change it, or I didn't change it there. So I know it's a song from God. So my 7 years of dancing on my forever song is going to be the 17th of this month. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, that I am dancing to my song every day. So keep on, because my beautiful one, that makes you happy, and it bring you to your essence. So I want to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to ask you something, and if you can give the person that is going to listen to this, if they are in a funk, and well, my husband said, what's a funk? But if life is like this, 2 steps to the front and 1 back. So I call the back step a funk or a stuckness. If people is in stuckness, what will be your advice for them just to move forward? Even if it's
Small
just
steps.
a small step.
Just whatever you do, don't try and do everything at once. Take small pieces and celebrate that win. So, for example, before I go to bed today, I have to clean the bench, and that's a win. Instead of going to bed with that messy, that's a win. It could be something as simple as, I don't know, going out and walking your dog because you worked all day and you haven't taken your dog for a walk, and you feel guilty because you didn't do it. Well, you've done it because you made the effort and you went outside and you walked your dog. or you're trying to save for something and you've only got $2. Well, that's $2 that you didn't have in that tin before. Making that little contribution is a big step, even though you might not think about that at the time. Small steps make big gains.
I love that. And I love that you say you're celebrating. So tell us, how are you celebrating when you have completed the task that you set out for yourself?
I've done a whole lot of things. I went and had something. I went downstairs and I got myself a banh mi roll. I treated myself a vegetable roll. I was dancing. I sent my certificate that I got from you. I sent that to my girlfriend, two of my best friends, and because
Just,
they
just
were new.
keep it there as I quickly take a photo. Okay, so you
Is it
sent your,
upside down?
no, that's perfect. Thank you. So you sent your certificate to two of your
Yeah,
friends?
I actually, every time I do something, I send it to my two best friends. One's in Perth, and one I catch up with, and her name's Desiree, and the other one's Deb. And um, I've been sending them things. If I do a survey and I get results, I send them the results, and so they can see how I'm going. If I'm on new medication or something, I always tell them. And if I have a win like this, or if I'm doing something new, like listening to the seminars and things through the Diamond Beauties and through school program, I let them know, and they might get excited for me because I'm excited to tell them, and that I'm feeling good about it. So yes,
Beautiful. I
yeah.
love it. So if you could just remove that paper a little bit out of the way, thank you.
I'm
So
sorry.
my beautiful one, I've realized long time ago. So before I started the Diamond Beauties, the world opened for me in South Africa the 20th of June 2020, because that was my first Zoom session. I went to so many real success summits, and I have paid a lot of gurus for courses and everything. But then I realized there's no heart, there's no true heart, no service,
Mm,
love for service. I could not feel it. And I was also, a lot of people were prejudge me. So because I'm an African, and there's a lot of scammers in Africa. That's the thing. I'm a white person in South Africa, and the old stuff, the history stuff, the apartheid was a problem. My accent, the way I was laughing, the way I was wearing even my hats was a problem. People had, and I decided I wanted to do something different. I want to have a group of ladies that can support each other no matter what. So for me, you coming into this our amazing group, and the group is from August 2021 already in existence, and True Diamond Beauties, that's the name God gave me. And I've added forever because I think I told you the Alexa played the song Diamonds Are Forever from 007. So for me, when I met you the first time, you were a true diamond. And you have beautiful facets already, but there was some that you just needed to shine a little bit, wrap up a little bit and shine. But I tell you, I'm so proud of you, because every time I see, or every time you interact in the group, and I know 3 o'clock in the morning, my beautiful ones, 3 o'clock in
oh,
the morning, Sylvia, you were there. I cannot tell you how impressed, not only on my heart, that you have given me, but you have impressed so many other ladies. So first of all, I want to say thank you for joining. I'm so happy Elaine and Paul have sent you my way. And I want to say
well,
thank you for all your inspiration. There's a lot of women in our group that's not leaders. They will see what the leaders are doing, and you are a leader. I would love you to continue inspiring us. You are truly amazing. You are a real, authentic person. And for me, my beautiful one, that is, you are an earth angel. Okay.
well, thank you.
So I wanted to ask you another question. For somebody that feels lonely, or somebody feels that maybe she doesn't know if there's anything more to live for. Do you have a message for that person?
Yes, I do, because I've been in that position. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's the first thing. Uh, Talk to people. Talk to your friends for starters, because they might know someone. For example, my friends Elaine and Paul knew you and the wonderful work that you do with the Diamond Beauties. And through them, I've joined other groups. And as a result, I feel like I've got like a big hug around me now. And, it's sort of comforting to know that I can write to Beverly about my financial problems and know that she's not going to judge me. And she got a very long email today because I was poor thing, but I just wanted to tell her where I'm at. What can I do, sort of thing. But I know that I can ask her that because I feel comfortable to ask that. And I haven't been able to ask anybody something like that. But I feel like she has made me feel comfortable. She's given me a mantra that I went to saw, and I've been using that, and it's had some wins. And, so I just feel like don't be afraid to ask for help. My generation was told you don't ask for help, you try and fix things on your own. And, it's embarrassing to ask for help. You shouldn't ask for help. If you can fix it yourself, or, um, no, ask for help. Goodness me, ask for help. That's what everybody's here for. Today I had a lovely lady down a couple of doors down who told me off because I didn't have enough food in the fridge, and she gave me some food from her freezer. So, yeah, you need to ask for help, and don't be embarrassed and feel guilty, because there are other people in the world who are going through similar things. So if you're feeling lonely, reach out. I always love to talk to people. I'm a talker. I can talk underwater, a bit like Sanet.
Wow, thank you. So, my beautiful one, I would also love you to investigate the Mrs. Spots. There's
Yes,
tomorrow one 7 o'clock Brisbane time, so I think it's 8 o'clock your time. And then there's also Barbara is 9 o'clock New Zealand time. So please have a look at that.
yes. There's two I've written down too. I'm not sure which one One of them I'm definitely down for the 7 or 8 o'clock one. Yes, I'm down for two, but I'm not sure which ones.
Okay, and Erika is going to have hers now in a half an hour, so you can just check hers out as well. But I want you to investigate that, because in the future, if you would like to be a Mrs. Spots, and I don't say this to a lot of people, but in the future, if you want to be a Mrs. Spots, then I will definitely be coming back to you to ask. So, my beautiful Sylvie, do you have a message for me?
What can I say? I'd like to say thank you very much, Sinet. Jeepers. When you meet someone like you, it's hard to explain. Like there's you're like an earth mother. That's the only way I can explain it. It's like you're so far away, but I feel like you're in the room, sort of thing. And I'm not going to cry. and but I remember after we had our first conversation, I straight away messaged Paul and Elaine, and then I ended up talking to them and saying how wonderful you are, and I was so happy that I'd met you, and but I was a bit overwhelmed and sort of thing. But you're so flexible and wonderful, and go with the flow, and you sort of can read the room well, and but you're still able to get people to do things because you're flexible and you work well with people, and you know how to. I don't know. You're really good at molding. You're really good at understanding how a person feels. And look, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you dearly, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my beautiful Sylvie. So now we're gonna dance on your song, but we will not be able to do it in the recording. So So, my beautiful viewers, I hope that you loved our two amazing diamonds that have come through on their challenge. It was such a wonderful time to have a coffee chat with them. And when we were doing this, I didn't know I will be highlighting them on a show as well. So, I want to say to you, there's nothing that you cannot do. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. You just need to continue do what you need to do. And there's one person that said to me, if something is not working, find a different way. Find a different way to do that. But if your why is big enough, you can do anything. You can do everything. So I want to say thank you so much for viewing the show. Thank you for beautiful Julie and Sylvie for taking up the 30-day challenge and completing it. My beautiful viewers, have an amazing day. Please look after yourself and keep on dancing. Bye bye, everyone.